George Bernard Shaw was born in Dublin, Ireland, in 1856. He was a famous writer, and his work had a big influence on literature. Shaw is well known for his plays, but he also wrote novels, essays, and articles. He was a man of many ideas, and always looked for ways to improve society. Shaw's life was filled with hard work, and he believed that people should think about how they could make the world a better place. He did not follow traditions and was not afraid to speak his mind. His plays were very different from others, and they made people think about important social problems. Shaw grew up in a family that did not have much money. His father worked as a civil servant, but the family was often poor. Shaw was not happy with the way he was brought up. He had problems with his teachers and did not like school. He was often unhappy, and he decided not to go to college. Instead, he started reading books and teaching himself. When Shaw was young, he became interested in writing. He started writing novels and articles, but he was not successful at first. His first novel was called Immaturity, but it did not sell well. He wrote more novels, but they did not become famous either. However, Shaw did not give up. He decided to try writing plays. In the early 1900s, Shaw's plays began to be performed on stage. His first big success came with the play Arms and the Man. It was a comedy about war, love, and the lies that people tell. The play was very different from other plays at the time. It made people laugh, but it also made them think about the foolishness of war. Shaw used humor and clever dialogue to show how people can be foolish, and how society often believes lies. Shaw's most famous play is probably Pygmalion. This play tells the story of a poor flower girl named Eliza Doolittle. A professor named Henry Higgins teaches her how to speak properly so she can become a lady in society. The play is a comedy, but it also talks about social classes, and how people are judged by how they speak and look. The character of Eliza Doolittle is very strong, and she shows that a person can change, but that they must also stay true to themselves. Another well-known play by Shaw is Man and Superman. This play is about a man named Jack Tanner, who is an intellectual and does not want to get married. He believes in freedom and independence. However, he is forced to confront his feelings when a woman named Anne Whitefield becomes interested in him. The play is full of ideas about love, marriage, and the roles that men and women play in society. Shaw's plays were not just for entertainment. They often had important messages about society. He was very interested in social problems, such as the poor treatment of women, the rich and poor divide, and the need for education. He used his writing to challenge the way people thought about these issues. He believed that people should not accept things the way they were, but instead, they should try to make the world a better place. One of Shaw's most important ideas was that people should be free to think for themselves. He believed that people should not follow the rules without asking questions. He often criticized the government, religion, and society for holding people back. Shaw was a big supporter of women's rights and fought for changes in the way women were treated. He believed that women should have the same rights as men, and he often wrote about this in his plays. In addition to writing plays, Shaw was also active in politics. He was a member of a political group called the Fabian Society. This group believed in creating a better society through peaceful methods, rather than through violence or war. Shaw wanted to change society in a way that helped the poor and the working class. He believed that the government should do more to help people who were struggling. Shaw's ideas were very radical for his time. He often shocked people with his opinions. He did not believe in traditional religion and was critical of many of the things that people believed in. He thought that people needed to think for themselves and stop following the crowd. He also believed that people should not be afraid to challenge authority, even if it meant going against popular ideas. Despite his strong opinions, Shaw was also a very funny man. His plays are known for their clever dialogue and sharp wit. He had a talent for making people laugh while also making them think. He was not afraid to use humor to talk about serious subjects. His plays often showed the foolishness of society, but they also made people question their own beliefs. Shaw's influence on literature and theater was huge. Many of his plays are still performed today, and his ideas continue to inspire people. His work has been translated into many languages, and he is considered one of the greatest playwrights in history. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1925, and he continued to write until his death in 1950. One of the reasons Shaw was so successful was that he was not afraid to be different. He did not write plays like other people. He wanted to challenge the way people thought about the world. His plays were not just for entertainment, but also for education. He believed that theater should make people think and question the world around them. Shaw's work was also important because it was not afraid to address the issues of the day. In a time when many playwrights wrote about love and romance, Shaw chose to write about the social problems that affected people's lives. His plays spoke about class divisions, women's rights, and the importance of education. He wanted people to think about these issues and to take action to improve society. Even though Shaw was known for his serious ideas, he also had a sense of humor. His plays are full of wit and clever lines. He had a sharp mind and used it to entertain as well as educate. He was able to make people laugh while also challenging their thinking. Shaw's influence continues today. His plays are still studied and performed, and his ideas are still relevant. He was a man who believed in change, and he used his writing to inspire others to make the world a better place. Through his plays, Shaw encouraged people to think critically, question authority, and fight for what they believed in. He showed that theater could be both entertaining and educational, and that it had the power to change the world. George Bernard Shaw was a great writer who left a lasting impact on literature. His plays continue to inspire and challenge people to think about the world around them. His legacy lives on, and his work remains an important part of our cultural history.